Hello everyone, I'm Daniela and welcome to Black Cat Kitchen. Today we're making Hawaiian rolls. These soft and sweet buns are like a classic brioche, but we use pineapple juice as the liquid. So when you bite into them, it's like a taste of sunshine. Let's jump into the recipe. See the description below for a list of ingredients. Into a saucepan, pour 240 milliliters, about 1 cup of a good quality pineapple juice. Then add in 22 grams or 1 tablespoon of runny honey. You'll want to bring this up to a boil and let it reduce till it's about 3/4 of a cup. This should take about 10 minutes. Into the bowl of a stand mixer, add 415 grams or 3 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 50 grams or 1/4 cup of sugar, and about 7 grams, 1 teaspoon of salt. Give that all a quick mix together with your dough hook. You can make this recipe by hand, but it's very sticky. Once your pineapple juice has reduced down, take it off the heat and let it cool to just above body temperature. For this recipe, we'll need 1 whole egg and 2 egg yolks, but don't throw away those whites. We'll use them on the top of our buns to give them a nice glossy finish. I like to separate the egg yolk and white through my fingers. Lightly beat together your whole egg and 2 egg yolks until it looks like this. Now that our pineapple juice has cooled to just above body temperature, we're going to add in 7 grams or 1 packet of yeast. Give that a good stir and allow that yeast to start to develop. If you put in your yeast while your pineapple juice is still too hot, the yeast will die and your buns won't rise. Let's bring all of our ingredients together. Into the flour mix goes our pineapple and yeast mixture and our beaten eggs. We're going to turn this on to medium speed until it comes together and then knead it for about 8 minutes until it's a soft and cohesive dough. If your dough is still too sticky, add in a little extra flour. I used 30 grams, about 1/4 cup, in 1 tablespoon increments. Once all of these ingredients have come together and your dough is nice and smooth, you can slowly start to add in your butter. Add 57 grams, about 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter in increments, then let it knead for 8 minutes. While it's kneading, I'm going to prepare the bowl to rest it in. I'm just rubbing it down with some butter so it doesn't stick to the sides. Once your dough has fully been kneaded, you should be able to lift a piece and see the light through without it splitting. That's how you know it's ready. Pop your sticky dough into your buttered bowl. The stickiness will start to go away once those glutens have really developed. Cover your bowl with a clean tea towel or some cling film for about 1.5 to 2 hours or until the dough has doubled in size. It will be nice and springy when you press your finger into it, like this. Like a standard brioche dough, these do tend to take a little bit longer to rise because they've got all of those eggs and butter in there. The best thing about this recipe is that you don't have to flour your work surface. Just tip your dough out onto the counter. I'm going to degas it slightly and then cut it into 15 equal pieces. I like to weigh each of my individual pieces to make sure that my buns are perfectly uniform when they bake. Once all of your pieces are weighed out, tuck in the edges so they form a little ball and then roll them on your countertop under your hand. This will form that perfect little bun. I'm popping my finished buns into a 9x13 baking dish that I've pre-greased with butter. You're going to let these prove again for about another hour to 1.5 hours or until they've doubled in size. And when you've got 20 minutes left on the clock, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I've added a splash of water to our egg whites and I'm just going to whisk them until they're really broken down. You don't want any of those gloopy bits. And then we'll brush them all over the top of our buns so they have that nice glossy finish. These will go into the oven for 20 minutes or until the internal temperature is 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Here's me checking them at 20 minutes and you can see from my thermometer they just need a little bit longer. Beautiful golden balls of sunshine. But wait, there's more. This is my favorite way to eat these Hawaiian rolls. Hawaiian ham and cheese sliders. Keeping the buns together as a whole, slice them in half across the middle. Pop the bottom back into your baking tray, then top with lots of sliced ham, and I mean lots of it. Now add 2 good layers of Swiss cheese and pop on the top of your rolls. Melt together about a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of honey. Slather the tops of your rolls with the honey butter and don't be shy with it. Then sprinkle the top with some flaky sea salt. Pop them into the oven for about 10 minutes until that cheese is all melty at about 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Slice all of your buns into perfect little sandwiches and serve them up.
Once again, it is that time.
so much for watching. If you want another recipe, check out this one here. And make sure to hit that subscribe button down there. Do you like that, Gordon? Leave us a comment down below and give us a big thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.